Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to display my peace sign. It probably won't work. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you thoughts of the day. I forgot to mention this George is really quite something. First of all, he's a little culture shocked because he's from Poland, but he lived like in Barcelona for a long time in like the Canary Islands, and he speaks 3 languages: Polish, Spanish, English, and he's worked like on cruise ships and stuff. And then he ended up at where my son works down at this Ocean Reef Club in Key Largo. So he, couldn't help but notice, ladies and gentlemen, that this is a lovely, beautiful area and a lot of nature and stuff like that. But as culturally speaking, it's kind of void of such shenanigans. Like we don't have any restaurants here that would specialize even in Chinese food. I mean, we do, but it's what I call what do I call it? I don't know, the plastic Chinese restaurants. Not authentic. Even though it is, I don't know. It seems out of place or something. It's not even here. It's in Meadville. A couple of them in Meadville. So what they did was, he and my brother, because my brother's also a jet setter, I'm so sure, they went out and got some produce, and they got some tomatoes from here, and went here, there, and everywhere to Al's Melons down the road, which is a local market that they grow their own food, blah blah blah, on a larger scale. And he made that borscht soup, and he made some sort of salad, a Polish salad. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's got a lot of tomatoes and cucumbers. And then this bread where you take like kind of a olive oil and tomato thing, and you brush it on there. Oh, I don't even know the name of it. It was so good. And then he made some steak. So that was very nice that we had that at Mother's last night. That, gig, and that he did all the cooking, and not only, but he cleans up as he goes and doesn't leave the kitchen looking a disaster, which is very good. So, the thing with our area is that, like I was telling him, it's not really, laden with, laden? Is that the right word? It's not really, marinating in culture. I can't think of the right word. And, but it is good for, like, it's a resort area. So your outdoorsmen would like it here. Your hunter, the people that go hunting and fishing and like to go boating and, all that camping, all that hiking, more outdoorsy jazz, ladies and gentlemen. So, and I've gotten used to it. I mean, and I did live in Houston 10 years, so at least I got the heck out of here, which I recommend everybody do for a while. Although it's, it's a nice area. I wish I weren't so close to the highway. Mother's house next door has this huge fence around it where you can't, it's like a compound or something. And it blocks the noise a little bit. And plus we can run around naked in her front yard if we'd like, which, it's always something fun to do. So at any rate, yeah, poor George with the culture shock, but he's glad to, be here because he really didn't have a place to go. And then evidently there was another person that, I don't know how it happened, but not that he got left behind, but I don't think there would have been room, and he was really nervous and contacting Spencer and stuff, because that thing came right up on the keys at Irma. So, I learned something new the other night, as did Perpetual. We didn't know there were so many Florida Keys. In fact, what was that noise? I thought maybe the chipmunk. The chipmunk, I think, might have died in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Sad to say, but he hasn't been emerging, and normally I at least see evidence of him, and pretty soon we're going to smell evidence of him. I hate that. I don't like the fact that he probably passed away to the great, I don't know, nerve-wracking area of the sky, because they're so nervous. So, anyhow, I guess that's all. I just wanted to tell you about our delightful dinner with George at the helm, cooking wildly. And of course, Mother's kitchen's very much set up for all this. She's so funny. Over the years, she always got the latest things. I've been over that before, like we had the first microwave in the neighborhood, and how people would come over and look at it in amazement, and then that instant hot where you turn it on, it's automatically hot. And then she has her pans, rather than just in a cupboard, you know what I'm saying, they're hanging on a thing, and you pull it out, and there's small, bigger, biggest, in order. Same with ladles, she's really good. And Mother used to be in catering, in the catering business as well, so she has all kinds of, like, I swear the woman, I think, has 5 or 6 crock pots, and she has several woks for Chinese cooking and all that stuff. Mother used to really, really be a good cook. She'd claim she's not anymore. She doesn't like the way her food tastes. I think it's fine. But she used to always love to do kind of fancy stuff. And when I was a kid, I would look at her and say, can't we just have something American tonight, like pizza? I'm sure. Because she was always testing out something on us unsuspecting family members. I'm sure. I guess that's all, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I just neglected to give George the accolades that he so deserves, ladies and gentlemen. So my brother's leaving Thursday. I guess he's going to hang out till Thursday. It's fun having him around. Yeah, so Mother's house looks kind of like a giant dorm room right now. Like, Blaney, for some reason, has an objection to sleeping in a bed, so he always wants to sleep in the pad. But George is sleeping in the pad, so they're just both sleeping in the pad. One on the couch, one on the floor. They're crazy people over there, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm totally sane, so I try to keep my distance. I'm sure. Okay, Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others, drop your political holiday. Let me try that again. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others, drop your political identities, and please leave labels at the door. Bye-bye now.